Hello everybody, this is Seth Dacom. Unfortunately I had a couple technical difficulties last minute, and with that apart, welcome to UnrealPUGs and UT4Assault's 2v2 Assault Cup again. This is Seth Dacom. Unfortunately I am going to be alone tonight, because my co-caster, my special guest, could not make it because of the time zone differences. It's going to be like 2 a.m. in his city right now. And I'm talking about UrrealPUGs. UrrealPUGs is the man behind Assault. He's the one that created Assault for UT4, and I would like to give these small minutes to thank him for the awesome job that he did. Assault is really, really nice, really, really fun. And before going on to the match, which is about to get started, I would like to show briefly the cup, how it is. It is going to be a best of 5 round robin with 2 groups. We're going to see the first group at the first time. And it will be composed by Team UL, Team Big Dish, Reja and Nera, Fun, Noise and Junior, and Team Bathlet. Right now we're going to see Reja and Nera against Team Bathlet. Team Bathlet composed by Klingon 1701 and Sarek. I'm going to join onto the match. Asking me to download 2 packages that I forgot. Oops. And the most experienced team is going to be onto the blue team, attacking attacking in the first half of the match, meaning that. And as for the map pick, there will be a coin flip for the first map, and then the 2 teams are going to take turns onto which map to be picked. Very important, the maps are going to be picked only once, meaning that they can only be played once every round, sorry. And the map pool is pretty wide. Basically, it concerns every single map made for Assault. Right now you're going to see Riverbed, which is about to start. Forgot to Alt-Tab. We're going to put the X-ray and the autocam directly. We're going to see onto the Assault team. You can see the small objectives here. I don't know if you can read them. We are right now spectating onto Fetchef, preparing to go sneaky on the top of the roofs somehow, waiting for the doors to open, and trying to go onto the attack but gets stopped almost immediately. This is just a 2v2, but we will see a lot of action anyways, as the images are proving right now. And we're now seeing Fetchef going onto the offensive, managing to go to enter the cave, taking the sniper rifle, taking one of the roofs, destroying one of the doors actually. And now we're going to switch on to Old Style from the other team, which just respawned, getting some contact with Fetchef, missing that rocket, and defending successfully with his teammate Seizure. I made a small mistake. We're going to see Winder and Von Dutch first. This is apparently the group number 2. And Santaspec reports no in-game sounds. It should be now fixed. I hate it when my drivers crash or something happen and OBS just goes crazy. Just 5 minutes before the stream, I could not open OBS at all. Thank you, Santaspec, for the feedback. At any rate, we're seeing Old Style defending the the lower part of the map, getting headshot from Spitter, which will now switch to him. Trying to go forth with the sniper rifle, getting one of the kill, double kill, entering the base actually, and successfully attacks in 2 minutes 21. Now in the second phase, Team Fundach, Seizure and Oldstyle will have to do the same thing that Winder did in 2 minutes 20 maximum. We're now going to see blue team actually defending, despite the commentary saying, the announcer saying blue team on offense. And Oldstyle getting literally mauled by Spitter, going on to killing spree. And now trying to do some sniper defense. In a point really critical, I must say, because usually that's one of the starting points for the offensive team. But nevertheless he manages to protect the area, despite Seizure actually trespassing the bridge and ends up being headshot. Oldstyle also getting destroyed. Somehow, one time out of two, I switch to someone, I see that one dying. Now the offense is almost getting the compressor done, but it holds on still for a small percentage. Fat Jeff getting a double kill, apparently, according to the announcer. But nevertheless, getting a nice defense. Actually, that was pretty close. With just 52 HP now. Spitter kind of trapped and being rescued by Fat Jeff, managing de facto to defend that part, but not seeing the opponent actually going on. Seizure just respawned. Now let's see what Oldstyle is doing, trying to go onto the objective with a minigun, but it doesn't quite go according to his plans. 30 seconds left to the health, and Team Fundach is still outside the first part of the map. The gate just opened and now they are heading up, but I really don't think they're gonna make through the whole map in just 10 seconds, also because it takes more than that time just to reach the area, without considering the defense.
Blue team successfully defended.
First map won by Team Winder, led by Fat Jeff and Spitter. Now they're going to pick the map, and I would like to take this little break between the matches to inform that apparently the groups have been swapped. I have the group A, but these two teams are two teams from the group B. And now the teams are picking actually the maps when the map vote is going to show up. I'm not even sure it's going to show up for spectators at all. So it's going to be quite a bit of a surprise. In the meantime, I would like to go on with the map pool. You have just seen Riverbed, if I don't wrong. Yeah, Riverbed. And the map pool comprehends some also classics of UT99, such as frigates, such as Rook, such as Bridge, as well as Ballistic, Desert Storm, Memphis, which is pretty new into UT4. And now another map from the map pool, which I didn't mention, is going to be Siege. Then we're going to see also maps such as Lava Fort, Autorip, Guardia, which is another UT99 classic, Huron, Overlord, and my personal favorite, Golgotha. Golgotha is really well done. Most of the maps, if not all of the maps, I'm not sure, are made by Blood King, another member of the UT4Assault team. And during the loading screen, actually, never mind because it's loaded. Now the players are into warm-up, and actually they're all ready to go. Here we were supposed to see the players, but teams are the same, and Team Winder is going to assault first.
You are defending.
Let's look at the autocam actually. We are seeing right now Spitter trying to prepare a hammer jump, a launch, which sadly did not go where they planned it to go. And actually Old Style and Seizure are aggressively defending the area, preventing Spitter and Fetchev from crossing the bridge. The hammer launch is another really used technique in Assault, pretty common and also pretty hard to master. And it seems like the offense is now taking a little bit of ground. They managed to cross the bridge, now they have to overcross the wall. Seizure manages to kill one of the attackants and also the other one, de facto preventing them from entering the fort. Now we can see, I think it's Spitter, no, Old Style, sorry, defending with his teammate, Old Style being taken down, and also his teammate. Now the blue team has a free path into the siege, and now they should focus on to not dying while going onto the assault. Now we're seeing Fetchev trying to jump, failing that. Tries it again without result. Now tries it again, but gets killed mid-air right now that he manages to get it done. We're now seeing Old Style trying to defend one side from the other, but his beam is too short to reach the enemy. While Seizure is trying to deal with Fetchev, but they did not see Spitter trying to enter the center tower, but they managed to do that. It should be Spitter, which is already into the big tower, onto the top. Wow. And 2 minutes 07 seconds, and they managed to successfully assault. Now the team Fondage must be able to do the same thing they did in less than 2 minutes 7 seconds. As you can see, the timer was already set to 2 minutes 7. Now let's switch back onto the autocam, showing Old Style going onto the offensive with Seizure. One of the defenders have been taken down.
Objective accomplished.
Seizure manages to sneak in, but they chose to go onto the classic way, onto the longer path without bothering going into the center. Oh my god, Seizure actually made it. Now he's entering the main tower, but he's actually pretty high on health. He's got good chances of making it.
Objective accomplished.
While Old Style is preparing the ground for the rest, the attacker has been defeated. He idled a bit too much. He should have gone a bit more offensive, in my opinion.
Objective accomplished.
The main tower's doors are now open. And there you go. Now there's a whole battle. There should be a whole battle into the main tower. But it seems like the defenders are doing their job pretty well. Less than a minute left and the attackers have to go fast. I think if Seizure took the lift jump, he would have gone much higher. 40 seconds left, and Winder just does not want the enemy team to advance any further. 30 seconds left, and now there is actually Fetchev. Oh no, he's a defender. But Old Style is pretty close and got sadly killed. Seizure is almost at the top. 15 seconds left. He's at the top and gets comboed by Fetchev. I think we can call it a good game for now. Yeah, another lift jump failed. Yeah, this is 2-0 for Winder, for Team Winder. I'm going to update it. I want to remind you, this is a best of 5, meaning that one of the two teams has to win at least 3 times in order to proceed. So we are going to see at least one more map of Team Von Dutch versus Team Windir, or Windir, considering that they're German. And the W is read the. Now they're picking the map. I cannot see that, sadly. And always downloading file CTF original, which I do have. Some pre-alpha bugs in there. And a classic UT99 original map has been picked. I'm talking about Rook, which was also on a personal level one of the first maps I've ever played on Assault, ever in my life. As I said before, I would like to thank again Jurgamanix for his Assault mod and Blood King for having made most of the maps, if not all of the maps. It seems like one player from Von Dutch has to download or update this map from the hub. I would also like to thank ESL for providing the platform, as well as the UT4Assault community for helping the developers of the Assault game type to keep the game mode alive. This is really fun. Now the game is about to get started.
You are defending.
Autocam is displaying now seizure, preventing Spitter from getting his first objective cut. Fatjev trying to hide. He actually manages to connect some goo. Attackers always onto the courtyard. They're still onto the courtyard. But Spitter's being pretty close and manages to open the library gates.
From escaping through the main gate.
Fatjev was already preparing a combo, but got anticipated. Just 10 HP, but Seizure manages to kill Fatjev anyways. Seizure trying to defend both entrants, while Old Style manages to reach the top to back up his teammate. Whoa. That is a display of how the Lincoln can be deadly at times.
Gate-lock mechanism destroyed.
And Fatjev manages to destroy the chains basically undisturbed. Now they only have to open the main gate and to escape.
Gate open.
Main gates have been opened. As you could see, as you could hear actually from the announcer, another nice ad by the developers of UT4Assault. They only have to run away, and it seems like the blue team is actually outside the gates. They just need to reach the escape pod, with some defense trying to block Spitter.
Prevent the attackers from escaping through the main gate.
And they managed to escape. Very nice flyby, by the way.
Red team on offense.
And now the turns are inverted. They have to do it in less than 1 minute 38. We've seen some offensive defense attempt from Fatjev, but gets killed at the entrance. Whoa, that was pretty close. And they managed to open the side doors. Now the red team has to go through the library to destroy the chains that will open the main gate block, the lever to the main gate, and then escape. Well, actually to activate the lever and then to escape, and all of it in less than 1 minute. Seems like the defense is either defending good or the offense is not being offensive enough. Given the situation, they've got only 40 seconds, less than 40 seconds. And we are now 30 seconds away from the end. Score is 2-0 for Team Winder, led by Fat Jeff and Spitter. Meaning that
Prevent the attackers from escaping through the main gate.
Meaning that in less than 10 seconds we might see Old Style losing against Windir.
Blue team successfully defended.
And there you go. Windir wins this match 3-0 against Fondutch. Really well played, but this does not mean that Fondutch is away from the tournament. It is not away from the cup. I'm going to reconnect. Just need 1 second. Okay, as you can see, we already switched to another game of the tournament. They're playing multiple games simultaneously, meaning that I cannot comment onto them all, sadly. We're now seeing Chit Choco and Crow XT. If I don't fall wrong, they are componing the team Fun from Group 1 against Banshee and Diesel, which compose the team Big Dish, if I said it good. In the meantime, a very nice ultra kill I think I recorded, and as you can see onto the overlay, we have some backup onto the commentary. And ladies and gentlemen, we have CC Cam with us. How's it going, mate?
I'm good.
In the meantime, we are seeing the offense represented by the blue team, since this is the first round, actually trying to open the door lock. They need to shoot it all until it's destroyed. And the defense is doing a pretty good job, considering that the door lock is still a pretty high percentage and not too much time has passed.
I think the door lock is about 1,000 damage to get it to open.
Possibly. There is anyways also a percentage. It is now barely 10%.
It's definitely one of the hardest ones on any map to get through.
Possibly. That door is thick. It seems like Choco's trying to defend on the back, ignoring possibly the fact that Diesel is already at the stairs. They just need to touch that statue over there, and they're basically done. In 3 minutes 19 seconds, Team Big Dish has managed to attack. Now
That's
in
a
less
pretty good time.
yeah, it's not a bad run at all.
Red team on offense.
And now, as you heard, Red Team is on offense, meaning that Choco and Crow XT have to attack.
Accomplished.
They need to enter the temple and activate the 2 switches at the side of the temple, inside there, where the view from Banshee was showing up, and then enter the temple. But with players such as Banshee and Diesel at the defense, I see it pretty hard, even for players with the caliber of Crow XT and Choco.
Objective accomplished. Objective accomplished.
Crow and Choke are really good at like TDM and duel, but Banshee and Diesel are pretty much assault players only, so they know exactly where to stand, exactly where everything's going to come from.
Exactly. But it seems like the offense has managed to enter the temple, but they get obliterated. No, actually it was the other way around. They actually managed to...
very quick, that was 0 death, just Crow went straight through and just started going to town on the lot.
Yeah, that's surprising. They managed to open that door pretty quickly. While Crow is going directly onto the offense. He's very close to the statue. They renounced to the 100 to go actually directly onto the assault. And actually Crow was very, very, very close.
And there we go.
And yeah, surprisingly, Red Team manages to activate in a pretty wide advance, I must say.
I think we'll see if there's another map played that's more... this one's a very straightforward map, so it really favours Crow and Choco having really good game knowledge, but not necessarily the map knowledge that Banshee does. I think that if we saw another map that you can do jumps and you can do shortcuts, we'd definitely see Banshee being able to knock quite a bit of time out.
Exactly. Now the players are going on to the team picking. And I do apologize for not having the time to say all the teams. I'm really sorry for that. I got caught unprepared, let's say. Now one of the teams picked Huron, which is a pretty big map for a 2v2, in my opinion. But it's very, very fun, nonetheless.
And it's not straightforward, so it's going to be a sneaky tricks where I think that we'll see Choco and Crow mostly taking the straight path. Banshee and Diesel are going to try and see if they can get around the back.
One of the catches with the number of players right now is that in this map there is a very, very fast route, which will require a double launch. But to have a double launch, you need at least 3 players, 2 of which are going to charge their impact hammer, while the third is going to jump. And basically, they're going to jump until this very point, which is now being displayed, so that they would skip the whole skirmish in the courtyard. But since this is a 2 Assault Cup, and the team players obviously are 2, they cannot do that. However, I think...
There is another skip you can do. It's not too much of a skip, but it can be, depending on how the spawns fall and where people are and how many people die when one place is taken, going up the tower, you can really skip ahead.
I didn't know about it, to be honest. I've only played Assault with at least 4 players, and I was actually interested in seeing how would it have gone with 2v2, also considering the map scale and the map sizes themselves.
Yeah. The maps do look really nice though, like fully textured and everything looking really nice. And, which is sort of the best bit, they run really well still, despite being fully textured and looking really nice.
Indeed, +1. Blood King did a very, very nice job, I must say. The players are warming up still, a little. And I want to remind you that this is the newest version of Assault, the 6.0, released just recently. I think it was a couple of days ago. Not even 1 week ago. And I already saw some good changes, to be honest. At least visually. For example, the vehicle in the first map onto Riverbed. No, it wasn't Riverbed. Yeah, it was Riverbed. It was exactly Riverbed.
Yeah, the vehicle that you start in.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it's Riverbed.
The players are still warming up.
Pack's saying that you might need to put my voice up a bit.
CC cam voice being a bit too high. We can always reduce it. Match is about to start. And there we go. We are seeing right now Diesel trying to do possibly a launch, which, like I said, is not enough. You need at least 2 players for that. And Croxy throws the first blood. However, he didn't see Banshee assaulting from the other side, and they opened the gate in less than a minute.
That was a very nice shot combo, right?
Yeah, indeed. The gates are opening. There is, however, this delay during which the attackers have to be resistant. Nicely placed rocket, I must say, from Diesel. They took the sword.
Objective accomplished.
Choco and Crow just need to suicide right now, because otherwise they're just going to get caught out.
There is, however, a variant of the suicide that allows you to keep all your stats, ammo, weapon, and stuff, as well as health and armor.
Okay.
By toggling the translocator button. It works like a rally. They are preparing another jump, and it's going. It actually went pretty smoothly, but they get actually killed, and the defense manages to keep the point last minute. That could have been really quick. That could have ended quickly, really. And now Banshee and Diesel are opting for the main route. Now they split themselves with 1 defender only. Now both are there, and whoa, that was close. That's pretty close. 1 minute 39.
Quite a lot on this map actually, with just getting in before dying, or the opposite, which is really infuriating, just not getting it.
Yeah, true. Now we're seeing inverted roles. I'm curious to see what will Choco and CrowXT do. The gates have been opened. Now there is this small delay, I don't know how many seconds it is exactly, during which the attackers have to be really resistant. And it seems like CrowXT manages to do that. Now trying to go onto the...
You're in a very good position to push forwards.
Yeah, true.
Objective accomplished.
But the problem is actually surviving. Well, Fact Diesel tries to give some death from above, but CrowXT manages to survive. And still goes on, but gets killed by Banshee at the very end, which is trying to block the way with some combos, but finds no resistance at all. He now connects an okay combo, but to CrowXT, which reacts and kills his opponent with 2 combos. As for Fact Diesel, he's trying to hold the defense as much as he could. hitting a double kill 30 seconds before the end. This is an important shot because if they manage to kill the defense, maybe they could have actually made it to the end, if I'm not missing any part. 10 seconds to the end and we're seeing Diesel still defending the lifts. Oh, that combo must have hurt.
Blue team successfully defended.
And Big Dish wins against Team Fun. I don't know if there are other maps or not. We connected right in the middle of it. So I'm going to sign in 2.0. Then I'm going to read for you the rankings, how they're going from ESL. Seems like CrowXT has left, so possibly the match is over. Well, actually, the first map was won by Team Fun, if I'm not wrong.
2-1. Farrak just said 2-1.
Yeah, Memphis.
Best of 5?
Yeah, it's best of 5.
Well,
Yeah, mostly because assault maps can be also very, very short.
Yeah.
If teams are way too unbalanced, the game can be over in minutes, like the time of half CTF match, and you might have done also 2 full assault matches if there's a lot of imbalance. And it seems like
you can also have it the other way where it takes forever if there's imbalance.
Yeah,
the defenders, true. The better team, you're going to get a full time, then they're going to go on attack the second one, blast through in 30 seconds, but you're still going to have the 10-minute full time or whatever it is.
Seems like Huron is going to be reloaded. I think the match is over, so let's see if other matches are going around. I'm going to return to the hub and I'll see you guys soon.
They're rehosting because they didn't pick a map in time, so it went back to Huron.
Oh, perfect. Then let's go back there. Always CTF original to download. Okay, they are actually rehosting. So I did a bit of a mistake into rejoining. They will rehost possibly another match. In the meantime, let's take a look at Distraction versus Silent Artists.
I think this is another one of really good players of TDM and Duel and stuff versus really good players of Assault. So people who know the maps and know how to get around versus people who will just massively outfrag and just brute force their way through.
4, 3, 2,
Team Silent composed by Lone Wolf and Echo, which now are, if I'm not wrong, they are attacking. So this is already the second half, where Echo is on a killing spree, showing off what you said previously, CCAM. And Team Distraction.
What is world number 2 in Duel?
Showing off the frag power that you mentioned. And Blue Team composed by Imaholo and Kirameki, which are 2 expert assault players. Echo manages to pick up the super health located under the generator, the pressure chamber. And Rampage from Echo, which is going almost undisturbed. He's already at the top floor. He just needs to hit the switch. If he's fast enough, ooh, he missed it once, but he manages to activate it successfully.
Good call to me.
Yeah,
actually, and
in here, Team Silent wins. So now they're possibly going to pick the map. You cannot see the timings of the blue team because I joined possibly after. So let's just wait for the map they're gonna pick. And we'll be back in seconds. So here we are at the second part that we have seen of the Team Silent Artist versus Team Distraction. The map is going to be Riverbed, which is also the first map that we've seen. The players are into the warm-up. We can see only Kirameki at the time being.
I think Lone Wolf is downloading the map.
Possibly. Maybe a small version mismatch or of some sort.
Or just not played it before.
Also.
That's some nice ping from Aiko there. 12 ping as opposed to Kirameki's 112.
Yeah. Seems like they're trying to do... Ouch. Imaholo killed himself while trying to do some hammer jumps. While his teammate tried to do... and managed to do a suicide. It's hard to tell who's playing right now because there's no display.
This game has the worst spectator options I've ever seen.
In the meantime, I would like to give you the current points. At the first group, we have Rage and Nera with 3 points versus Team Batlet with 0 points. While for the group B, there is Team Winder with 3 points and Fun Dutch with 0 points. All the other matches are still going on, like this one. And while in the meantime, I would like to give a small briefing of what the teams are going to be. For the group A, we have Rage and Nera, Team Batlet, which have played. Then we have Team UL, which, if I'm not wrong, is composed by Twins and Wish, 2 other good Assault players. And Team 4 is composed by Noise and Junior, while Team 5 and 6 are Big Dish and Fun, match that we have commented previously. Now, actually, Lone Wolf has joined. I think they're going to take a look at the map, and the match is starting.
Let's go. This map pretty straightforward, but once you've got past the first couple of posts, there's a few different ways you can go, but it's all signposted and pretty. It's definitely the first map you should play in Assault.
Autocam activated, X-ray activated, and we're seeing Echo going on to offensive defense. actually managing to block the players for a while, loading the 3 rockets in the hope to predict something, but he ends up being killed actually.
This is going to be a tough one to get past.
Yeah, we have at the defense 2 people with very high frag power, and at the offense 2 people that know where to go. I think this is going to be hard to predict. Echo almost fallen away, while Kirameki manages to breach the outpost, but then turns back again. No, it was actually Lone Wolf. My bad. While Kirameki now, trying to go forward, gets killed. Headshot from Lone Wolf. Getting a killing spree now here. Oops, sorry. Situation is pretty much stalled in there. We are seeing now the Team Silent trying to take the best out of their skills, trying to keep the things simple, preventing the assaulters from going, the attackers from going on separate ways, trying to keep everything at the same point. But it seems like Imaholo almost managed to go onto the generator, and it seems like actually as long as Team Silent manages to keep the enemy team before the entrance of the outpost, before the bridge, they can get pretty heavy for the attackers. But once the attackers are in, Team Silent looks kind of lost. Not really lost, but you got the idea. And Lone Wolf here gets a double kill. Look at where they are. They are basically at the spawning point. This is going to be tough for the attackers.
They've got so far pushed in that they've just taken the weapons from the spawning players to keep themselves stocked up and loaded.
Indeed. This is another, I think it can be considered as a team deathmatch technique. I'll keep myself up and I'll keep the advantage, at least equipment wise.
This is probably going to go to 10 minutes here, unfortunately.
Never say never. Kirameki and Imaholo are pretty good assault players. In the meantime, Lone Wolf got killed, and both of the defenders are actually back at the outpost. They're going onto the oppression again. One of them actually gets fragged, while Echo is keeping the minigun up and running, keeping himself supplied. Nice headshot from Lone Wolf in the meantime.
The only real way for the attackers to get through is just to wait for them to run out of health, because there's no health packs around. Obviously respawn and resets your stat. But it seems that every time they've done it so far, they've just been pushed back instantly.
Yeah, I also consider that they are going against 2 very strong team deathmatch, elimination or duel players.
Yeah.
One being Echo and the other one being Lone Wolf. It's not going to be that easy for them. They can have all the map knowledge they want, but in a small corridor with guys of that caliber,
yeah,
fully equipped, it's not going to be easy at all.
To get through to the, I think it's the 3rd point before they can start branching out and doing knowledgeable map tricks and stuff.
+1. I think if they manage to enter actually inside the outpost through the gates, actually a little bit further, I think they can do it in a pretty lower time, but the defenders are doing a very good job in keeping the whole thing impossible or as difficult.
If they manage to get through to the third outpost, then it'll be pretty sort of quick time between then, but it's going to take them quite a bit to get through even this first one. Over halfway through right now.
Indeed. There's less than 5 minutes remaining and the attackers are still there, but Imaholo manages to open a breach. He gets unseen. No, he actually, Echo actually manages to see and kill Imaholo.
Push back up to quite close, but the problem is they've got to, as Echo and Lone Wolf were pushing into their spawn earlier, the attackers have to push into the defending spawn, which is going to be the difficult part.
Indeed.
Echo and Lone Wolf currently sitting around 40 frags apiece.
Lone Wolf always keeping the sniper up and preventing the players from going in. He actually manages to fall. He actually falls, leaving place to Kirameki and Imaholo. Kirameki's down and Imaholo is surrounded and he's down as well. That was a close-ish call.
To be an even more difficult one to break through, is they've got to deal damage to the compressor point rather than purely
indeed
touch it. They could sneak around the back and hope for the best, but it's doubtful that they'll be able to do the damage.
Yeah, but until they will leave, as long as they stay into the corridor, they are not gonna make it. They need to leave and they need to find a way to do that. Whoa, Imaholo manages to sneak in it. He's actually dealing damage.
How far are we down to?
Whoa, a small percentage left. I could almost see.
Yeah.
I think it was 30.
On white, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 30% if I saw correctly.
That's pretty good. But it's taken them 8 minutes to get there, so
Yeah.
it's going to be difficult to get through, even if Lone Wolf's right down to the Enforcer.
Situation seems to be always the same. One minute 20 left. Imaholo.
Jump from
Yeah.
Imaholo there. Got shot just before doing the jump.
No, actually he kills himself. Yeah, but yeah, he got shot right before that.
Yeah. Already committed to doing the jump. Got shot. Did the jump without time to react. Really.
Echo on a killing spree again. 50 seconds left, and now we're seeing the hopes of Kirameki and Imaholo going very, very thin.
Echo missing Kirameki and hitting Imaholo just in the background.
There's 30 seconds left and we can almost call it a GG. Really impressive frag power from Echo and Lone Wolf. Team Silent Artists also being the only team with 4 people. There are 2 players and 2 reserves. For some reasons, the reserves being TZM and Yatia, which are also 2 good team deathmatch players. And here we can call it a GG.
Red team successfully defended. 10, 9.
Now Echo and Lone Wolf have 10 minutes to get past it.
3, 2. Red team on offense.
And if they can manage the frag power, if they can manage to keep the frag power up, I think they're gonna make it.
Objective accomplished.
They've breached the outpost in less than 10 seconds and it's already a tie. Now it's up to Kiramek and Imoholo to keep them there for 10 minutes. And they have already an advantage. 9 minutes 30 and they've destroyed the compressor. Now the doors are open and Echo manages to sneak in. Opens the 2 doors. He just needs to place a charge while Imohole is possibly on the other side. He didn't see neither Echo nor Lone Wolf going actually inside and he's way behind. Terrible mistake from Imoholo. While Echo is already at the bottom. Gates are open. He just needs to... Wow. He manages to read. And that's it.
Seth, people are saying that the volume's a bit out of whack. Sort of, I think it's the game. I'm a bit low, and the game's sometimes overpowering you a bit.
Oh.
If you got 2 screens,
Yep.
bring up OBS on one screen and have a look at the different voice things for microphone and desktop audio, and just like check that they're not sort of going over each other.
Yep.
And I guess if you're doing that, then if you can hear me well, then it should be all right.
I do hear pretty well. Now I have to connect again to the Assault, since the match is over, possibly in favor of Silent Artist.
Yeah, Silent Artist took it 3-0, I think.
Apparently, yes. So here we are back, and as we have seen a match from the Group B, now we're switching back onto the Group A. Group B, again, being... I'm gonna read it up for you now. Group B being Winder, Fun Dutch, Silent Artist, No Names, and Distractions. We have only 5 teams in there. We have 11 teams totally. You know already Winder and Fun Dutch, Silent Artist, and Distraction. Then we have Team No Names, composed by M2 and All Quabus. Now we are switching to No Names versus Winder. Seems like the match being the most behind, I suppose.
I know these guys started on time, so the fact that it's behind means that they're going to have had some close games, been sort of pushing it towards that 10 minutes on both sides, and have gone to multiple maps, which is pretty good.
Now we are seeing actually Winder against No Names into Desert Storm.
Oh,
This is a map I played very rarely.
Yeah, I've played it very rarely, but every time I've played it, it's been
Objective
absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, I had actually fun.
Yeah. I think the great thing about Assault really is that there's no way to make a map competitive and not fun. Like, the maps can be completely just made purely for fun, and there'll be close competitive games because everyone has the same rules.
It appears like that, yeah. While it seems like this is the first round, no, it's actually the second round where the blue team is defending.
Yeah.
They have 1 minute to reach the end, and they are at 0.5 out of 6, meaning that they're pretty close to the end. I cannot, unfortunately,
Jeff
see
seems to have snuck in behind. I think he's gone the wrong way.
Apparently so.
There we go.
But they actually made it. That seemed quite confusing. Also, given the fact
Jeff got through. I saw a door open and then autocam swapped off of Jeff, so he may have got through a door, sort of taken a sneaky route. But I guess the fact that it's over means that
the red team has won. Yeah, indeed. Seems like that. Also because all the players are out, so I think the match is over. In the meantime, I would like to read the updates if there are.
Well,
seems like
those. Thanks to the Assault team for putting the whole cup on and for making the game and all of that. So,
yeah, +1.
If you want to try it, there's links on screen. You can see them, discord.gg/UnrealPUGs and the UT4Assault one. If you want to hop on and play some games with this.
Yeah, we also have the Discord links into the overlay, as you all can see. And we will be back in a few seconds with another match. Okay, guys, here we are back. This is round 2 of Reja and Nira versus Noise Controller and Junior. The attackers managed to reach the end in just 1 minute and 37, making the whole game hard for the team.
Won.
Yeah, blue team, sorry. Or it seems like the second round is over, but they failed. Also because it's taken quite a lot of time. So they're possibly picking the map as they did. Map is going to be Frigate. And I'm guessing that the blue team has won.
Yeah, the blue team won the previous map.
And we are now onto Frigate.
These guys are pretty close in terms of like shooting, and really pretty close in terms of map knowledge. So we're going to see some quick rounds, but close rounds. I think really. Like the previous one went almost. They almost got it. They were onto the last checkpoint as it ended. So pretty close there, which is good.
Apparently so. I just managed to join. Seems like in the warm-up they're preparing some launches. This is one beautiful display of what an assault impact hammer launch is.
The assault impact hammer is a lot less damage and a lot more distance, and you can fire your friends with it.
It is not meant to be as a weapon of destruction, but more of a booster.
It's not really meant to be a weapon of destruction in the normal game, though.
Well, yeah, but as you said, it deals less damage, and it's already been rarely used. Only the top tier players use it, or also some of the high level players. But in Assault, it's more widely used and not for the purpose of fragging.
And also not very much for the deflecting on the right click.
Yeah, even though I use it quite often there.
See that mostly used in duel, sort of popping around corners, pulling back, dodging away. Just to sort of, there's some places you can get away just without getting hit.
It's like players are still... User blah 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 blah, very long number is actually Raja. So if you see user, that's the reason. I don't know if he's the only one in a real tournament having had this problem, or at least having had this problem and not fixed. Maybe this is something.
His username, like properly his username.
Well, this is now the Epic ID account.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing. He had a daft Epic ID for whatever reason. You can change your Epic ID though.
Yeah, this is how I got that name as well.
Yeah.
Then I had to change it. Now we're going to see JR attacking, even though the interface is saying the opposite. They're already preparing a hammer jump.
That was going to make it. Yes, it does quite easily. In fact,
that was a pretty high.
This is going to be really good because they did the boost. Junior is able to get across and get some spawns opened
Objective
up,
accomplished.
while Noise is able to pick up some health and armor.
But it seems like instead of going up, even though you cannot from there, he actually went very, 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 very sneaky, and he manages to destroy the compressor undisturbed, totally undisturbed. Now it's only a way up.
It went off. Oh, that was a nice shot from Nera.
Otacam still displaying Junior now, engaging Raja, and having some trouble in actually going up, finding some resistance. Manages to kill one of the defenders, but then gets fragged by the other. Nera still at the door.
This is a very good map for the flat cannon.
Yeah, the corners are very tight, the corridors are very tight. Everything is pretty much very tight. Let me disable the mouse. They tried a launch, but it wasn't high enough, while Nera hits herself with a flag secondary. They try to reposition, while from the X-ray you can see either noise controllers or JR didn't see very well swimming underwater. I don't know what they were trying.
You can get up through the bottom of the ship.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
but the objective is to go on the top.
I think that they've got it sort of covered on the normal entrance. Whenever they're coming up the normal entrance, it seems to be pretty covered. So they're trying something different.
Possibly.
This is a very good defense being put on by Rager and Nera. They did get pushed quite quickly back a few spaces, but now that they're inside, there's nowhere to stand, nowhere to play. But the hundreds are going to come out. Nice combos from Rager.
It seems like noise controllers is doing something. Wow, that was pretty
good.
close. But he got intercepted by Nera.
Yeah. Well, he got up and got knocked off by the flak cannon.
Yeah.
Back.
He could have actually made it.
Still got 3 minutes left.
Yeah, there's still some
Doing
time.
Pretty good.
We can hear some impact hammers.
Unfortunately, so can everyone else.
And JR is trying to launch himself, missing the bar that would have launched him. And there you go.
He's up.
He's up,
But
he's
gotta
there.
contend with Nera, who's still in there. Gets
But he manages.
surprisingly
He manages
few
it.
kills actually coming from Nera and Rager. 4 and 3.
3, 2, 1. Red team on offense.
Surprisingly few kills coming out actually at all. So I've just noticed that.
But I'm
Junior
pretty sure.
Noise got 1 overall.
But I was pretty sure that they made more than that.
Yeah, I think
Maybe that's the total
this map-
score. Let me check it out. Yeah, that's the score, but
think-
still. Yeah, just 4 kills and 3.
But I think it's because you can
Objective
get
accomplished.
they got through the game so quickly
Objective
and onto the ship.
accomplished.
And once you're on the ship, there's so much armor. that
Possibly,
really
we've
they're
seen.
just ducking off, trying not to die. Got
We have
very quickly upstairs.
JR and noise controllers are already on the top, trying to protect the switch. Nice,
Nice boost.
Nice
Didn't
boost.
Quite go far enough.
which got actually intercepted though by noise controllers. He could have, Rager could have gone directly through the door, but he got stopped by the opponent. The defenders are still trying to figure what is going to be the attacker's next move. At the moment, we have Rager contending from the stairs against the 2 defenders, and Nera follows. But she's there. Oh, that was a close call. That was pretty close. Now they are, the attackers are on the outside platform, possibly trying to do a jump. There it is. And Rager goes right through the door. The defenders are still there. Rager's trying to figure that out, but he hops in the wrong time. He does, however, manage to get 1 frag before
Very
getting
nice
frag.
shot combo.
We can see Rager going at the bottom, at the sand, at the bridge, and wow, that was pretty well predicted.
Someone
101.
clip that, please.
That was a 101 damage, meaning that he could have seen the smiley.
That is the most beautiful thing in the
Objective
game.
accomplished.
Oh, that was a nice run, just straight.
Yeah. She decides to ignore the enemies and go straight to the switch.
Well, it seems to be the best tactic on this map, right at the end. Once you've managed to get into that 50 room, just dashing upstairs and usually, as long as you got enough health, you can get to it.
Apparently so, also because the space is small, so if you try to just rush out, ignoring the enemy, you can run a short distance before getting mauled, but it seems like in here it has worked.
I think the best chance is that you land a direct flak ball, but if you don't land the direct, it's not going to do that much damage, especially if they're forwards up the stairs.
At any rate, from what we have seen into this match, Noise and Junior versus Raja and Nira, the score is tied 1-1. If Guardia is actually the third map of this best of 5. Into these two groups, we are having round robin, meaning that every single team of the group will be facing all the other opponents of the same group, and the winners of each group will go into single elimination. So we are yet to see who are going to be the finalists. This is, let's consider it some sort of qualifications to the finals.
Yeah. It's group stages to put you in positions, seed you for everything in the finals.
+1. Okay, it seems like the match is about to start. As always, blue team attacks first. This is these are assault rules. This is fixed.
3, 2, 1.
And we are seeing JR and noise controllers attacking,
You
even
must
though
defend the access to the base. The explosives are in place. Move, move, move. You must defend the access to the base. Defend the forward
okay, this
outpost.
was a pretty much wasted Redeemer. I'm pretty sure that the attackers had a different idea of the outcome of it, but it seems like Nira and Raja.
It got rejected.
Yeah, I
by
think he
the
won.
Defender's Redeemer, I think. The Redeemer is really easy to take out. It's any damage, so just any spam through that door from the flat cannon that just happened to clip it is going to take it out.
Here we are seeing noise controllers
Forward outpost
having a small deviation.
Defend the bridge.
Now they have to walk across the bridge. And, well, Nira connects a double kill with one flak, even though both opponents were pretty low on health. But still, she stopped the action for a while
Very nice.
before going on to a killing spree. And the attackers are still there. They need to go across the lava bridge to then open the gates to a tank, which they will have to destroy. This is the map objective for this match, and it seems like they managed to pass through the bridge.
Defend the door of the repair vessel.
Now they have to hit that switch. Oh,
Knocked off, that wasn't good.
yeah, he wall dodged. Oh, that's bad.
Single tap wall dodge the devil.
It seems like one of the attackers used the lava path, but he's been predicted by Nira. JR for the precision. You can basically jump off the bridge, swim through the lava. Sorry for that, and go around the map without touching the bridge, as well as you can go on top of the bridge. But that's not always suggested. As we can see here, JR is on the top of the bridge.
Especially in twos, it's something you can see them jumping up when they go on top, and it's also suspiciously quiet sort of thing as they're spamming up towards Junior.
Yeah, I think they're aware of it.
Why is there only one guy coming, and why can we keep hearing a impact hammer charging in the roof?
Oh, very nice.
Defend
He
the
jumped off
Nexus
the
trailer.
hedge.
Too late to get the nice kill, but just too late to get the.
Oh, headshot. We switch on the auto cam and we see a headshot. They just need to hit the tank. I don't know how much health is the tank gonna have,
Not sure.
but Rage
Fair
is
amount, but not massive.
Rage is actually was actually preventing them.
If they can get both players through at the same time, then it's going to be rather quick to go down. But otherwise, it's going to be at least 2 lives, I guess. Doing a good job at defending this final section.
1 minute remaining. They have to destroy the tank. They're at the last objective, and they're going full assault, but they get both killed at the same time. Oh, I saw that coming. Raja again on a killing spree. Th 30 seconds are missing towards the end of the match. And now the run is going to be slightly harder. Oh, but Redeemer, this is their chance. This is
opened it up well enough. It only got 1 kill, and the spawns are too close. Are they going to be able to? They're going to be able to get a little bit of damage.
yeah, but in 3
Defend
seconds.
the Nexus trailer. Red team successfully defended.
This is one of those maps where the time has been reduced from 10 minutes to 5. Also because in 10 minutes it would have been.
Map.
Yeah, it would have
It's
been.
a shorter map, and you usually get to that point where it is quite easy to
You
defend.
must defend the access to the base. The explosives are in place. Move, move, move. You must defend
Now
the
we're
access
seeing
to
the
base.
less relentless tactics from Nira and Raja. They still have the Redeemer with them.
Defend the
No, actually, yeah, it was like that. And
Rage
they
is
get
amazing.
double kill.
Rage is amazing, knocking down of all of the shot calls.
forward
They're
outpost
going forward.
secured.
They are at the
Defend the
bridge
bridge.
in less than a minute.
Yeah, 40 seconds up. This is the point it gets
Defend the
difficult.
door of
The
the
defenders
Yeah,
have
this
a good
is-
amount of health, and they have the 100 coming up quite regularly. So
And there's also a plus 100. A bit harder to reach, but it is not to be underestimated. Here Raja misses the lift again.
she can't land the shots here, but you need sight to be able to hit the shot to finish off anyone. If I'm sitting quite low.
And now Nira commits the same mistake waiting for the lift. She's got only 4 HP and as predicted she got fragged, but now we have the defense in full control. This controller is picking up the big keg of health. Spamming a bit of minigun.
Defend the door of the
Here we're seeing the red team
Very
trying to...
difficult section to get through. So if you lose health, then you're not going to have enough to jump up. But the
Here
lift
you need-
is just too difficult.
Indeed, there you need to be very fast and with a high frag power, or you need to go sneaky. We have now JR as the last defense, with Raja trying to get some equipment up. During the backfire from Nira with the link gun, Nira falling. And JR blocking the way with a bio rifle. Quite clever.
Straight cleared out by Nera's secondary though.
Defend the door of the repair vessel.
But Rage has actually both
Julia's
the
noticed that
detectors.
he can just move the ramp up and down and give it a while because
triggered.
Nera knocks the door.
Defend the
They've
Nexus
got 2
trailer.
minutes to get in, which is the other guys had 30 seconds after they hit that.
I think they got a little bit more than 30 seconds. They got, I think, 1 minute and something. But they have more time and they're closer, and they managed to do that.
There we go, yeah.
Defend the Nexus trailer.
That was purely, I think they all did it in about the same amount of time to get to that last section, but just doing the last section seemed to be much better on Nera and Rage's part.
Absolutely. This is another point awarded to Rage and Nera. We are now 2 against 1. 2-1. If this is the third map, that is. And it seems like God, these stones. It seems like this is we're going to have one more map, since it's taken a long time and no one has left yet. So we either have a 4th map or a 5th map and the score is tied. No, actually Nera has left, so she either crashed or this is it.
Loading Siege, but I think that might be the default map. Now those guys are moving around the map, so I think there might be another... Although user just left the game.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, it's over.
So it's over, and possibly Rage and Nera have won.
Yes.
So we're going to select another hub, take a very small break, and we'll be back to you guys. So get some drinks, get some snacks. We're going to be back soon. So guys, we are back. I hope you got some drinks, some snacks. I have some updates as for the cup. The Group B is now pretty much set. We have Winder to the lead with 6 points, followed by Silent Artist with 3 points. The other teams, No Names, Von Dutch and Distraction, they have 0 points. We are now going to see how it goes with the Group A. We have still Big Dish with 3 points and Team Fun with 0. I am here again alone, since CC Cam has to go and play the cup. He's part of the cup as well. And we are going to check out, I would say, Distraction versus Windeer. They have a player intro right now. If it allows me to do that, of course. Yeah, it works. Just had to click a couple more times. And here we are. It appears like the match has already started. And it's the first half of the map. We have Fat Jeff and Spitter on the offense. This is still the first minute of the game. And Fat Jeff successfully freeing the area, trying to do a jump while Spitter actually got unnoticed the whole time. That was pretty quick. Now we have inverted turns with Imaholo and Kirameki actually attacking. They have to do it in less time than Team Winder. The walls have been bridged. We have Kirameki entering, while the front doors have been opened.
Objective accomplished.
As well as a gatehouse.
Objective accomplished.
Fat Jeff managed to get a frag against the attackers. 10 seconds to the end.
7, 6.
And they're not yet to the main tower. Now Imaholo is there. But 3 seconds until the end, and
Blue team successfully defended.
They did not make it. Winder wins this map. I don't know if it's the first, the second, or the third, or the fourth. But we have 1 point awarded to Winder. And now there must be the map selection. It is also nice to see, I would like to add, that into the cup there are also some of the staff members of UT4Assault, as well as some admins of UnrealPUGs. We also have M2 and CC Cam playing with us, playing this cup, sorry. As well as from UT4Assault we have Fatchef and Nira, as well as Spitter and Diesel. Seems like the other team is downloading the map. And if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, despite a little bit of confusion because we are having multiple matches together, and I am just one streamer, so I cannot display and comment all the matches at the same time. This is close to impossible. if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, if you guys are enjoying the game type, Assault and stuff, you can always go and donate them, even if it's just one drink. The price of one drink, I think the guys in UT4Assault are going to appreciate it, and they're surely gonna use it to improve their servers and their service. In the meantime, we're seeing Imaholo join the First Blood. Getting into the switch of the courtyard is not that easy, especially because of its position. But it seems like
Prevent the attackers from escaping through the main gate.
it seems like Spitter actually manages to do that in quite a clever way. "55% of health left to the chains." And it seems like the defenders almost let him do that.
Through the main gate.
Now, as you saw, the main gate has opened. The main door switch gate has been opened. Now they just have to hit the switch, open the gate, and leave. But that's much easier said than done. And wow, that was very, very, very close. That's just inches away. I think the attackers smelled the freedom being taken away from them. 40 seconds left, and sorry.
Prevent the attackers from escaping through the main gate.
2 minutes 40 seconds left, and they hit the switch. They have 2 minutes and 30 seconds now to leave, and we have Kirameki at the very end of the map. Fat Chef trying to go on through the gate. They both are there. They're all managing to do that. This is the escape pod, and they manage it. And they manage to
Prevent the attackers from
escape
escaping through the main gate.
just in 1 minute 55. Now we have to see if Imaholo and Kirameki can do better.
Prevent the attackers from escaping through the main gate.
Ouch. That wasn't really pleasing, I must say.
Side doors opening. Prevent the attackers from escaping through the main gate.
The library's been opened. Now we are seeing the defenders going onto the red spawn. The library is still not breached. Fat Jeff trying to connect some prediction rockets. Nice tactics, I must say, by Fat Jeff. Going unnoticed and load a triple rocket to kill an unaware opponent. 1 minute and the chain to the main gate door switch is still intact. They didn't reach the area yet. And Fat Chef is making sure that they won't. Just 45 seconds left.
Through the main gate.
"35 seconds left, and the chain is still there. The locking mechanism is still up. That was the gate of freedom. 15 seconds left. This is going to be pretty hard. But Spitter manages to keep the chain intact. Still 100% of health. 3 seconds left, and Team Windir wins.
Defended.
Team Windir awarding a second point.
Prevent the attackers from escaping through the main gate.
And there, I think they actually managed to prevent them. Now another map is going to be picked. And let's see what is it going to be. At the moment, there are no updates. I also checked the tournament progress on the ESL platform. There are still no updates. And it seems like the players have chosen Lava Fort. Lava Fort is quite an insidious map, starting from a shield belt into the lava to a moving bridge platform. This is not the easiest map, so to speak. The objectives look pretty simple, but the further you advance, the harder it becomes. From entering the fort to breaking the switch, I think you have to destroy it. To open the main gate, to cross a bridge, a small bridge platform which is moving. This is exactly the platform I was talking about. You can also go above it or below it, but you're still wide exposed and it's not that easy. Autocam X-ray activated. The attackers arrived at the fort. And Imaholo draws first blood. Oh! That was quite a launch attempt. That was close. And as you saw, Fatjab picked the shield belt right from the lava. They were trying to launch apparently still, but to do a simple hammer jump. But they didn't quite make it. Spitter again with an impact hammer, trying to do that, gets blocked almost immediately. While he's still there actually, I don't know what he was trying, to be honest. Imaholo successfully defending, lets however Fatjab escape, and he destroys the fuse. There is another shield belt which was right in front of Fatjab, which picks it up right now. Now Fatjab is on pretty high advantage. They've now entered the fort. They have to destroy the energy generator. And they make it in 1 minute 26. Fatjab basically rushing up, almost totally ignoring the enemy, taking a big risk considering that Kirameki had actually a flak cannon. That was quite a big risk. And now now Kirameki and Imaholo have a very short time to do it. And we are seeing already some launch attempts going into failure. We're seeing some miniguns and rockets going all over the place. Fatjab and Spitter there being pretty oppressive there with the defense. They saved quite a lot of time, I must say, even though they got onto the bridge very, very quickly. I don't know, I still don't understand how did they manage to do that, because that part is usually the hardest. 30 seconds left and they still have to destroy the fuse. Imaholo and Kirameki. They can find an opening there. Imaholo is there. He's quite there actually. And he manages to do that. They now have 15 seconds to cross everything. Both Fatjab and Spitter commit suicide to get immediately to the other side. Now the door opens. Oh, a miss headshot was that. And there you go. Team Winder wins again. Possibly 3-1. Yes, that's it. So let's switch on the hub and let's see if there are other games going on which possibly have just started. Distraction versus Reindeer is done. let's take a look at this one. Fun Dutch versus No Names. On bridge, we've already seen. No, we actually have not seen bridge. I always keep confusing this one with frigate. I don't know why. This one is a pretty wide map, which can also be really shortened. And it seems like it's just stopped. Even though the players are still playing. Something is going off. The autocam is now displaying old style. Gonna actually go for the flying camera. Their Arquebus is trying to destroy the main gates, even though you can hammer jump here and go over it if you're quick enough. As well as you can go through here. This map can be shortened very well if you're at least 3 players. You can do from the first spawning location up there a double hammer jump, a double launch, to use technical terms, and you can skip most of the objective going directly on the bridge up there, like that. M2 is quite there using the jump boots,
Objective accomplished.
forcing the blue team to actually commit suicide.
Objective accomplished.
Explosive charges have been already placed. 4 needs to be placed. 2 have been actually.
Objective accomplished.
3 have been placed.
Objective
And 4.
accomplished.
Now they only have to go on the other side of the bridge and activate the detonator, and they have won. And they have plenty of time. They have more than 5 minutes.
Objective accomplished.
Oh, 1 was missing. Oh. Yeah.
Objective accomplished.
Now we have all the 4 charges. 2 objectives ahead.
Objective accomplished.
And M2's team manages to make it. They won the match against Team Fun Dutch, Team No Names, and this is so far 1-0 if this is the first map. Now they are setting up the new map, which of course is going to be a surprise. I hope that is going to be a map that we have not seen yet. And again, like I said before, if you appreciate what the guys over at UT4Assault are doing with the game mode, and as well as you're appreciating what we are doing with our services, with bugs, with servers, and with the streams, both communities will appreciate any kind of donations from your part if you're willing to sustain us. And now the map is going to be ballistic. I think we did not see it yet. If I don't fall wrong. I still have got a little bit of trouble. No, we did not see it yet. This is quite a nice map. It looks big at first glance, but once you get in, it looks pretty short. It is fun to be played. I never played Assault 2v2, to be honest. But I think this is going to be really, really fun to be played, also in 2v2. I think that's pretty balanced. As always, blue team is going to attack first. Team Fun Dutch.
You are defending. Objective accomplished.
Autocam and X-ray activated. Let me take off the mouse, it's just obstructing the way. In the meantime, a very clever launch. This is something I never saw. And we are seeing blue fires flying away everywhere.
Objective accomplished.
They managed to reach the main gate. Now they have to disable one switch, which is optional, but it would always give a big advantage, as well as destroying a generator to be able to access the base.
Objective accomplished.
They have managed to touch the optional objective. Now they have to do the compulsory one. Or they can launch themselves through the sniper nest, which is what they did. Seems like the attackers are pretty far as of now.
Objective
And
accomplished.
we have basically old style that went to the generator undisturbed. And here you have seen the rally, the assault rally. Let's call him like that. Let's call it like that. We're seeing now Seizure dealing with the defense, and manages to get to the. He manages to get
Objective
past the
accomplished.
warhead. The warhead loader sequence, basically undisturbed. He was pretty sneaky there, I must say, even though not at full health. Now they just have to reach the warhead sequence and activate it, and then they'll have won. And they're making it in 2 minutes 15 now. But here the area is pretty hard to defend. And they make it in 2 minutes 19 seconds, meaning that no names will have to attack in less than that time.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red team on offense. Objective accomplished.
Now they're preparing a hammer jump to spare some seconds, apparently. There's a flying helmet up there. Seems like Seizure is defending pretty offensively, and that cost him his health, his life. Ooh, that was close. M2 was so close to the main object, to the gate objective. Seizure being unforgiving with this minigun. And it seems like no one can get past the barrier. And now Alquabus manages to open the gate, or to activate the tank that will destroy the gate for them. Now there's a generator and or the sniper nest, as well as a teleporter. By disabling the sniper nest, they can the attackers can jump onto the base by skipping the main objective of the generator, which is what we've seen in the previous round. There's less than a minute, and Team No Names should be pretty quick in there. Even though Von Dutch team is defending very good in there. They didn't enter the base yet, and we're in less than 1 minute remaining. This is gonna be hard for Team No Names. Pretty tough defense we're having here with Team Von Dutch. They have a pretty high frag power. I had a sudden zoom somehow. Okay, now things been restored automatically, and still. I think that's probably something related to the nature of the game. And this is a win for Team
Successfully defended.
Von Dutch. Warhead launcher? No. Yes. I'd rather leave it there like it is. And that's a point awarded to Team Von Dutch. Score, if I don't fall wrong, should be tied. And they're now possibly voting for the next map, which will be... We're gonna find it out soon. The map is gonna be Siege. the map with a few towers in the middle of the snow. Here there are several chances of attacking. You can do the old-fashioned way by walking all the way. I'm trying to do the flyby if possible. No, it's not possible from the warm-up mode. Or you can do double, triple jump and skip everything, jumping directly inside, and then you can hammer jump to the central tower. You can also do that. And that will skip a lot of objectives, but being at the very center, it's going to be quite hard. This is a nice overview of the whole map. Almost whole map. Players are still warming up, it seems. Oh, that's not gonna be nice. And that's the final objective of the map. There you go, the match is about to start.
Three, two, one.
You are defending.
Autocam, and let's activate X-ray as well. Let's have some aerial view actually, so that you can get an idea of how big the proportions are in Assault. We're seeing now Seizure, which is actually jumping
Objective
directly
accomplished.
into the central tower and
Objective
has skipped
accomplished.
most of the objectives. Let me actually switch to Seizure, which is almost undisturbed. Oh, he's quite there actually. They made it
Objective
in
accomplished.
44
Attack.
seconds. This is how fast this map can be. And if you do it the normal way, it takes like 4 or 5 minutes at least.
3, 2, 1.
Red team on offense.
Now this is gonna be a very, very hard trial for Team No Names. Which seem to be going for the normal way.
Objective
Opening the gate,
accomplished.
yeah. 30 seconds are left and both of the defenders are still in the small tower, but M2 has found another way. 15 seconds, will he make it? He's
Objective
almost
accomplished.
undisturbed. 10 seconds to the end and Old Style has managed to
Objective
see M2.
accomplished.
Ouch. That hurt, but
4, 3, 2.
he quite manages to reach almost the top. That was
Successfully
close.
defended.
That was pretty close. And that's it. That's another point for Von Dutch. Even though that was very short and very compact, that was also a pretty close game. I did not expect to see something like that. And as I was saying beforehand with CC Cam, which is now playing, Assault matches can be that short. We've gone through a whole Assault match and a whole Assault map, and it lasted literally nothing. It was more the warm-up and all the loading screens and stuff than the match itself. This is sometimes how short it can be. Now we're going to see Riverbed with 2 points for Team Von Dutch and 1 point for no Team No Names, if I don't wrong. They are already in the warm-up, and the match is about to begin. Soonish. And there we go. We're seeing again Von Dutch in offense.
3, 2, 1.
And there we go.
You are defending.
Autocam is displaying all Quibus. I'm going to activate the X-ray. I always forget to activate.
Objective accomplished.
Seizure breaching the outpost, getting the first blood with 1 HP, while Old Style almost got the compressor 12% remaining. That's pretty close. I think basically just anything can take it down. They're pretty close. Now the gates are about to open. They have plenty of time to do that. This is a 2v2 and the match seems to be slightly more balanced than what we've seen last time with Team Silent Artist. Oh, that was almost a double kill, which could have made them advance. Just 16 HP. That was a close call. It seems like it's actually happening, the same thing that happened in the previous match with Silent Artist, but just a little bit behind. I think this is the place where the defenders should be pushing the most. Eight minutes to the end of the match, of the half, sorry. And Team Von Dutch is already at the doors. One of the defenders have been put down. 2 men in 2 different ways, and they're both
Objective
almost in there,
accomplished.
and Seizure manages to hit the switch. They now just have to walk through there, through the minefield, and if you hit the switch, this is going to happen. But I think it was wasted in there. This can be a very nice advantage to have in a 5v5 when all the enemy team is there. This is gonna save you a lot of time, and we're almost there. In less than 3 minutes, Team Von Dutch has managed to attack.
10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red team on offense.
Now let's see how it goes. Autocam is displaying Seizure already defending. Everything is in position already in 10 seconds. Team No Names pushing the same way Silent Artist did.
Objective accomplished.
Team Von Dutch, sorry. The compressor's been already destroyed. That I missed. Now Quabus at the sniper. While M2 at the top of the tower, he's trying to attack, but he's immediately cornered. He needs to find a way out. He manages to find a way out and manages to meet up with Quabus, but he gets taken down with his teammate almost at the same time. 1 minute 48 left to the end of the match. And M2 and Quabus are still outside. M2 manages to get in, but he gets killed. Same goes with Alquibus or Alquibus. Red team manages to enter. They're almost at the door. M2 manages to cross the door. He should be now at the lower level. No, he gets killed at the lower level. M2 now being the head of the offensive. He chooses to go on the higher side, but then gets intercepted and killed by Seizure. 1 minute to the end of the match. They need to place the charge. Oh, that was a close call. 50 seconds left. And we have M2 being there. The charge is being placed, the door is gonna be open, and then now they have to cross the minefield and destroy that, what looks like a computer. Ooh, nice attempt from me, but M2, but it didn't exactly go the way he intended. 20 seconds and they have one objective left. That's pretty close. 15 seconds left. And blue team is defending at the best of their capabilities. 10 seconds. They don't want to leave red team any bit of air, and this is the end of the match.
Successfully defended.
Team Von Dutch wins again, and by judging by M2 leaving and Alquibus again, I think Von Dutch won this game. And I'm going to be back soon. I'm going to get updates from the cup, and I'll see you in a couple seconds. Okay guys, I'm back and I have some updates for the rankings. The Group A sees still sees UL and Reja and Nira as leading teams with 6 points, followed by Noisen Jr. and Big Dish with 3 points, and Team Fun with 0 points. While Group B sees Windir still winning with 9 points, followed by Silent Artist, No Names, and Von Dutch, all with 3 points, and Team Distraction with no points at all. Now, in the hub, we can see only one match remaining, just with 2 players, so I'm guessing that all the games have been done for the qualifications. Pretty much meaning that we just need to wait for the 4 teams or 2 teams that are going to be at the final single elimination, which are probably going to be Team UL, Reja Nira for the Group A, and Winter +1 between Silent Artist, No Names, and Von Dutch for the Group B. We're going to see it pretty soon. And we are going to be back again, or I'm going to be back again. So, here we are back again, and I got some more information. We are going to see Team Fun Dutch playing again, and apparently I was wrong. We are going to see indeed 2 teams per group, meaning that at the finals we're going to see 4 teams, and there are more matches for the group stages, at least for the group B, from what I understood. We're going to see Fun Dutch again against Team Imaholo and Kirameki, which should be Team Distractions. AutoCam and X-Ray is always activated, miles away, and we're seeing already Seizure getting a double kill before getting mauled up. Allstyle manages to get into the base, heading directly to the generator, almost undisturbed. This is quite a miss from Team Distractions. While Seizure has managed to get into the outpost, he finds almost immediately resistance. I just got informed that after this there is one more match, which is Big Dish versus Team UL, and then the group stages are over. So we are going to see soon who will be the 4 finalists. In the meantime, Seizure is going to an alternative way, it seems, while Old Style with just 10 HP is fighting and allows his teammate to conquer the base in 1 minute 22 seconds. Again, another impressive time. Fun Dutch started pretty badly, but ended up winning very good. Now force field's been disabled, and we're seeing Team Fun Dutch actually defending right now. Seizure with just 11 HP connects a headshot and another, and almost a third one. He does not want anyone to get past his gate. He's basically like, you shall not pass. And he's actually not letting anyone, as well as Old Style. Very impressive headshot sequence from Seizure. But Imahol is close to the gate, he picks up the armor and gets headshot again by Seizure. Less than 20 seconds left, and both attackers are still down. They did not touch the gate yet. This is going to be another of those short matches. And there you go. Fun Dutch awards again 1 point. That was actually pretty short. 1 minute 22 for Team Fun Dutch, with the inability of replying for Team Distractions. And this should be the first map. Now the teams are agreeing on another map. At any rate, guys, I know you did not see all the matches in full depth and stuff, but from what you know, from what you've seen, please let us know what you think, who's going to be the winner, who's going to be favorite. favored according to skills and stuff? And who do you think, also after hearing, I should say, all the updates for the scores and everything, who is going to be, in your opinion, the winner, who is the strongest? And who is going to go to the finals among all these teams? Actually, teams that now are 10, one of the teams is no longer up. I don't really know which one. I think it's Noise and Junior. I'm going to check again. No, it's Team Padlet, which is no longer there. Sorry for the interrupted audio. When I go check the tables, it's always like this. I cannot do anything about it. Not that I know. Teams are warming up for the second map, with Von Dutch in advantage. And here we are. Match number 2. Team Distractions versus Team Von Dutch. Team Von Dutch on the offense again.
3, 2,
And there we go.
You are defending.
Autocam is displaying Kirameki right now. I just activated the X-ray as usual. Switching now to Old Style, which is going full head and gets struck down by a rocket straight to his face. However, Seizure manages to breach the outpost from the left side, or from the right side if you're looking from the defense point of view. Even though Imoholo and Kirameki are keeping up the defense quite nicely, I must say, with the rocket launchers. Oh, missed occasion from Imoholo. And Kirameki that does basically a kamikaze. Imoholo keeping up the defense before getting mauled by a Seizure's Stinger, which takes also Kirameki and Imoholo again. He's hitting the compressor and Kirameki didn't see him. This is a big distraction from Team Distractions. It seems like Seizure managed to go through, or at least I think it was Old Style. Now Seizure at the very head of the offense, placing the charge almost undisturbed, with the defense not being able to see him at all. He's now on the minefield, while Imoholo is waiting for the final gate to open. He already took the 100 armor. And in 1 minute 44 seconds, Team Von Dutch has managed to attack.
7,
This is another map that, as we have seen,
3,
can be very hard to attack.
Red team on offense.
And let's see now how Team Distractions is going to perform in here. Seems like so far they're being blocked by Team Von Dutch, which have proven to be pretty good defenders as well, especially on this map. At least on this map I'm talking about. With Seizure's killing spree just got stopped. Headshot in the meantime from Seizure. I think he really likes to connect those headshots, and yet another. Playing also sneaky, trying to shoot from under the vehicle, through under the vehicle. Or I should say through the vehicle from the bottom, and another headshot from Seizure. And yet another. Possibly Seizure being the man of the match, at least for me, and another headshot. I wish I could connect all those headshots. Really good display of hit scan aim from Seizure. 30 seconds left and another headshot from, and yet another. Wow. He there tries to connect another one but misses by a very little. He was that close to get a hat trick. 10 seconds and Team Distractions did not reach the outpost yet. And there you go. Ew, he was very close. And I can say, I think pretty easily that Team Von Dutch has mowed them into this map. Awarding a second point, 2-0 Team Von Dutch against Team Distractions. Very good compilation of headshots from Seizure. One after the other. Now let's see what will the next map be. I hope this is going to be something that we have not seen yet. And it's going to be Siege. Seems like the teams are agreeing on pretty small maps, which makes sense considering the limited amount of players per team. Let's see how many headshots are we going to see here. This is a pretty open map, so headshots shouldn't be much of a problem for Seizure. But most importantly, let's see how will both teams play here. We have seen both probably in this map, but not one against the other apparently yet.
2, 1.
And there we go, as usual. Autocam, X-Ray and Blue Team attacking. Blue Team represented by Von Dutch, Old Style and Seizure. Against the defending Red Team represented by Imaholo and Kirameki. Seizure dealing the first blood. Opening himself the way to the courtyard, so to speak. He tries to get to the lift. Performing a lift jump. Going through the center tower and into the main tower, where the gates still close and the defenders are still at the courtyard. Very big lag. And Seizure attacks in 41 seconds,
10,
totally undisturbed.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red team on offense.
Now Team Distractions has less than 40 seconds now to attack. They are now attacking. And it seems like Imaholo managed to get past the bridge. Let's see what will he do. He's going to the lift. He's probably going to do the jump, but he fails. He's too short. But Kirameki manages to go in. Wrong door, wrong teleporter. He goes. Ooh.
2, 1.
Well,
Blue team wins the match.
and we have a winner here. 3 maps out of 3. Team Von Dutch against Distraction. Team Von Dutch is the winner. Now there should be on parallel another game. Let's see if it's still going on. Also because given how short was this match, there should be now a Big Dish versus... It should have been versus UL as far as I know. But UL is not there, so we have... Apparently, I think. Yeah, so we have Big Dish versus Reja and Nira. Let's see how it is. Diesel being sneaky over the bridge, with Raja totally unaware of what's going on, but Nira knows perfectly where he's hiding. And it's been triggered. Ooh, that was a close call. And in 1 minute 47 seconds, Big Dish manages to attack.
8, 7, 6,
Will Raja and Nira be better?
3, 2, 1.
Red team on offense.
We're about to
You must
find it out.
defend the access to the explosives are in place. Move, move, move. You must defend the access to the base.
Raja has managed to take the Redeemer already.
Base infiltrated.
Will he play it the same? Will he use it the same way he used it before? He actually hands it to the defending team. This is not good for them. And that's the reason. Even though Banshee connects only one kill of the two, at least it appears, even though the summary says the opposite. One minute to the end, and Rage and Nira are still there. Just 1 minute. And wow. We even reached the point in which the defending team is at the attacker's spawning point.
Defend the forward outpost.
30 seconds left, and we're still at the first two objectives being completed. We're seeing a small burst of attack from
Forward
Raja,
outpost secured.
managing to complete another objective
Team wins the match.
before the match has stopped, and we have Team Big Dish winner. And it seems like this was the last one. So let's head back to the hub and let's see if we have any updates concerning the cup. Let us see. Okay, for the Group A, we still have seems like Team UL is on the lead, with Big Dish and Rage and Nira following. This hasn't probably been updated. We have Team Big Dish, which has just won, followed by Noise and Junior with 3 points, and Team Fun with 0. And for the Group B, we have Team Windir at the lead, followed by Fun Dutch with 6 points. Very nice backup from them. Followed by Silent Artist and No Names, and this with 3 points, and Team Distractions with no points. We have now here Just for Fun and No Names versus Echo. So I think the matches are over in here. And I will be back soon. I'm gonna get some more updates from the UT4Assault. If they have some more updates, some more additional matches, or if they're ready for the semifinals, I'll reach up with you guys soon. So guys, I am here, I am back, and I have some more news for you. So it seems like there is one more match, which was Team Büktisch, which we have seen previously against Team UL. It is going up now, and after that the group stages will be over, and we will have the 4 teams which will be onto the finals. This time we'll try not to make them play all together, so that we could see all of them. And there's still going to be best of 5, like I said at the beginning. And we will try to stream them all, one after the other. They are single elimination, meaning that what time you lose, you're out. So we're going to see, after this one, 3 more best of 5s. I'm not sure which will be the teams yet, even though I have a slight idea. And while the players are going to warm up, one team is still missing, Team UL. We're going to see how things will go. We just hit 2 hours and 50 minutes of stream, which is pretty nice, I must say. And after this time, I'm starting to feel my voice going a little bit away. So the map is Bridge. We'll see soon who will the winners be. Seems like one person is still either downloading or trying to connect. During the break, Dracker says he's loving the music. This is one of the many fine works from Max Carnage, who authorized us to use his music for our streams. So a small corner to him to say him thank you. I think he deserved it. Still waiting for TW. Here he is. I don't really know how to pronounce that name. Towns or Twins? Or Twins? Okay, all the players are set. We're about to begin. And let's see the last group stage match. We already saw a jump which has been successful.
Objective accomplished.
The attackers have reached the bridge.
Objective accomplished.
They have already towards the end of the map in less than a minute. And this is a pretty long map if you go the usual way. They just now have to place the charges. And after that, they just have to hit the final objective. And they have plenty of time to do so. Even though the defense is composed by people with pretty high frag power, I played with them and I had a lot of problems by going past their defense as well. This is going to be very interesting. We're seeing now Ferric Diesel trying to go through, but he doesn't manage to. Same destiny goes to Banshee, and Team UL is still having almost the upper hand, I should say. Now Banshee has managed to reach the lower level. He managed to place one charge. He healed himself and placed a second charge. They're already at a pretty good point. Situation is still mostly the same. Getting past that small corridor is pretty bad. It's not that easy. In the meantime, we have a killing spree from Towns and Banshee that fell off the bridge. Was it intentional? And now Diesel, which has managed to go on the other side and fell out of the bridge again.
Objective accomplished.
While Banshee with 2 HP manages to place both charges. Impressive. Now they just have to touch the final objective and then they would have won. They would win, I should say. Diesel manages to get past the first layer of defense, now going under the bridge, being intercepted by Wish. Very nicely played. Now let's see how's Sick going. The camera from the high. Both attackers are still there. Diesel jumped off the bridge, while Banshee's got intercepted. Now again, the attackers are still there. Banshee from the side and Diesel from behind. Banshee did not get seen, sorry, and falls off the bridge as well. Now the defense is having the upper hand. Let's actually move to it. While Diesel is under the bridge, Banshee is trying to get rid of the defense. He manages to do that, with Wish now being the last one, even though Towns or Twins manages to respawn quite in time. The last objective in this map is always the hardest to get. They're now charging the impact hammer. Banshee, but got headshot. Diesel is now cornered. He's trying to get some shots. He manages to get out, going under the bridge. Will he get intercepted? Will he manage to impact hammer? He manages to do that, but he gets intercepted by Wish. And same with Diesel. And headshot by Wish again.
5-minute round.
We have, it seems like, a small bug. The defense has managed to do that.
Successfully attacked.
I did not even realize it.
6,
That they went so far.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Red team on offense.
Now it looks pretty balanced since they have 5 minutes to do everything. But wait a second. The defending players were
5-minute warning.
stuck or just not
Objective
moving.
accomplished.
Diesel is at the top of the bridge and connects a headshot with a Wish which was waiting outside on the beach. Wait a second. Downs has left the game. Did he crash? It seems like they're going to rematch it. Let's keep note of the 5 minutes 15. And let's rejoin. They're probably going to redo it. Seems like either one has crashed. Okay, they are recreating it, so I'm just going to join there. So here we are. I think they're going to switch teams. To switch team color so that Team UL would be attacking first. And they have 5 minutes 15 seconds of time. Meaning that on the countdown they have up to 4 minutes 45 seconds. Before the time up would have been activated, which will not, since this is a totally new match. I think they're gonna do it like this. This is at least how it works during PUGs. Or either that, or they're gonna redo it from scratch. But it seems like the teams have been swapped, so I think they're gonna do it like that, exactly like that. With a reverse time limit.
Three, two.
So we now have inverted roles, and Team UL is actually now attacking and is on a blue team. As always, X-ray, autocam. Wish tries to go on the bridge, but he's stuck. He's actually stuck. He might be trying to run over or jump over, or I don't know. I'm curious to see what is going on. What we would try. Ah, that was close. Let's see his creativity. No, he fell down. So let's switch back to the autocam. Showing still Wish. They're getting the gate. Wish has gone through the gate with Ferric, Diesel and Banshee now in position. Wish is trying to do a hammer jump in there, possibly with the jump boots, but he fails. Nice attempt. In the meantime, Towns manages to enter the base. He opens the entrance before getting mauled down by Banshee, which takes off his teammate as well.
Objective accomplished.
Attackers going closer and closer. Not much is left. Roughly 3 minutes. He manages to go through the rockets before getting killed. Ferric Diesel is at the bridge right now. Possibly waiting for eventual jumpers, if they're gonna do that. Which seems that is not going to happen since both attackers are there. They are now at the bridge. They have roughly 2 minutes, a little bit more than 2 minutes.
Objective accomplished.
To place the charges and
Objective accomplished.
to take the detonator and to win the map. 2 charges have been placed out of 4. They're just missing 2 charges, and Banshee is trying to prevent it from happening. But they place the 3rd charge, only the 4th is missing. Nice prediction rocket from Diesel there. While Towns boosts himself up to 199 plus 100. There are some grenades going here and there. Now everything is in Towns' hand. He's almost maxed out.
Objective accomplished.
And he can actually make it. He almost avoids those rockets. He is there, he's quite there.
Objective accomplished.
And he makes it. Surprisingly, this match should go to UL. From what I know, let's see what they'll do. If they'll leave or if they'll gonna redo it again. It seems like they're gonna keep playing or not. No, it seems like they're gonna switch back to the hub. For example, at least the attackers are stuck there. No, they're going on. Or they're just waiting. This is a small overview of the nice job done by the UT4Assault team. Headshot against Ferric Diesel.
Objective accomplished.
Now AutoCam displays Ferric Diesel's point of view, trying to enter the base,
Objective accomplished.
while Banshee actually entered the base. Diesel almost
Objective
unnoticed.
accomplished.
This is my voice almost going away. Two minutes to the end.
Objective accomplished. Objective accomplished. Objective accomplished.
1 minute 50 left, and they have the charges to put, and then the detonator to activate.
Objective accomplished.
Ferric gets rid of the defender following him and places the charges,
Objective accomplished.
while on the other side Towns is defending it and preventing Banshee from placing the other two.
Objective
But
accomplished.
it doesn't stop Diesel from doing it, placing all
Objective
four the
accomplished.
charges. 1 minute 10 remaining, and Diesel has only to touch one button. But wow, nice action from Towns. Preventing kill and a meter headshot. I just got informed from the cup organizers that the finals will be played next Sunday. So this is going to be the last match we are seeing tonight. And for the next finals, you will have to wait one more week. 30 seconds left to the ending of this match, which will probably go to Team UL. And that's it. This is the first point of the map, the first map.
Blue team successfully defended.
And the point goes to Team UL. After the match, I would show you which teams are going to be qualified to the finals that will be played again next Sunday. Unfortunately, I will not be there. I already say that. Also because, especially because I will personally not be physically at the computer. For personal reasons. Tracker thanks me for the nice cast. Thank you for watching. Even though we're not done yet, there are still at least 2 more maps to be played. And I'm really excited to see what's going on. Also because these 2 teams are composed by assault experts. They know what to do, how to do that, and when to do that. This is going to be pretty tough. Second map is apparently ballistic. And I don't know if the teams are going to be switched again. And we have a message from Fat Jeff himself. How's it going, mate? Both teams are top assaulters. Yes! Yes, most indeed. Okay, teams are set, and it seems like they made a permanent switch, permanent swap, with UL being constant attacker.
3, 2.
And let's see how's it going.
Objective accomplished.
Now let's activate the X-ray. We are now seeing an overview of the map. Wish and Towns trying to go around the tank, trying to get covered. Armor, which has not spawned. Wish has managed to not only get to the objective, but also to take the armor before falling to Banshee's minigun. Banshee, which has been keeping a good defense for a short time, and headshot from Diesel against Wish. I think they might be trying a jump, a launch. Towns manages to go to the other side, but he's low on health. Oh, that's a close call, that's a close call.
Objective accomplished.
Nice move by Towns. And nice prediction combo there as well, even though it was not enough to open his way. Diesel is now defending on the higher area, while Wish has gone through the bottom corridor. Banshee is aware of it. Here, a display of the teamwork between the 2 team members of Big Dish. And they're blocking the hallway. Downs opens the upper axis, while Ferric Diesel is defending the next objective, the Warhead loader sequence. But Wish has managed to access it anyways. Now stacking up some armor there. Oh, an attacker on a killing spree, that's kind of rare to see. And that was actually pretty close to the final objective in barely 2 minutes 15. We're now seeing a little bit of skirmish going here and there around the warhead area. Wish going on the right side, being intercepted by Diesel and connecting the warhead, initiating the warhead sequence in 3 minutes 17. Let's see how's it gonna be with inverted roles.
2, 1.
Red team
And there we go.
Objective accomplished.
Autocam display Wish just went out of the sniper nest, taking the armor and getting his first kill.
3 minutes.
Here we have some shots here and there.
Objective accomplished.
Spectator controller being still clunky a little bit. And here you see an aerial overview of the whole match. 2 different zones, 2 different firing spots, and a headshot up on the hill. Very nicely done. Diesel trying to prepare a launch in there, connecting it, and Banshee goes through. Autocam displays Banshee with just 2 HP going through the objective. Incredible. 2 minutes 10 seconds, they can do that. They are strong and organized, they know what they're doing, but Banshee commits suicide in there. He didn't see how much health did he have due to the impact jump. And the sniper nest is being defended by Wish. Yeah, Wish. While Banshee, Diesel was going inside the main way, he got intercepted, and now Wish is under the red barrier. Let's call it like that. And Downs is defending the main door, which is now into the barrier. Close to the sniper nest area, to the sniper nest window. Wish on a rampage, on a defending rampage. But the attackers are dangerously close. 1 minute to the end. The attackers have to be quick.
Objective accomplished.
They just need to take the final switch and then they're done. 47 seconds left. It is just a matter of tiny little moments. And if they go really organized, they can actually do that. 30 seconds left, but they didn't see Banshee at the side. They now saw that and managed to prevent it last second. That was really one more dodge. Nice combo to the face. One more dodge and he could have touched that button. A little bit more than 10 seconds left, and I think we're at the final run for this map. Diesel is there. The defense didn't see it. Whoa! That was a close one. That was a close one. Really, really nicely played. And this is a point awarded to Big Dish Team. And here we can see Banshee's excitement for the victory. Just 3 seconds of distance. That was pretty intense, especially the last seconds. Fetcher says, wow, close one. That was very close. That was really, really close. Now let's see what the third map is gonna be. Oh, and there we have a small message from Mr. Headshot in there, Spitter666, Farrak you beast. The next map is going to be Frigate. As always, very nicely done maps. Teams are warming up. And here we go.
3, 2,
Default Assaulters being Team UL again. Let's do the usual activation and hammer jump directly. Wish is inside the ship, going unnoticed. But then he finds the door closed, possibly waiting for Towns to open the door for him, but he's kind of stuck. He's still stuck outside the ship, and he had to go for it himself. Now inside the ship, he's trying to find a way out. While waiting for the armor, he's now trying to be possibly sneaky, but he gets hurt. Ooh, that was a close one.
5-minute warning.
5 minutes to the end, and AutoCam is displaying still Wish. Shield bell picked up by Diesel. Always a big advantage. Now, Sniper versus Shock skirmish. Banshee over 100, not anymore. Just one sniper shot and he's down. Ooh, he misses it by a very little. So Downs is, or at least he attempted to go inside the ship, but he gets killed shortly after. Wish inside the ship with just 10 HP, getting greeted by a flak cannon from Diesel and getting finished off with the same weapon. Diesel on a killing spree in a map where the flak cannon is absolutely dominant in there. Tight corridors, and Diesel picks up the big keg of health. Now he is dangerous. But his killing spree gets stopped. Wow. The Wish tried to do, or Downs tried to do the full rush, but he gets stopped by Banshee. Banshee with just 11 health spams a little bit of flak, and right when he stops, oh no, it's his teammate. But Wish, he got a double kill. He basically got the freeway. Whoa, that was quite quick.
10,
And in 2 minutes 42 seconds, he conquered the base.
6, 5,
Now the Big Dish team has 2 minutes and 42 seconds to complete it. Let's see how it goes. AutoCam displaying Diesel, preparing a hammer jump. And there you go. It's gone. And Banshee on the top of the ship. Even though right now the defenders have full control over the attackers, over the other attacker. If they prevent him from getting to the cooler. The top attacker cannot go inside the ship. Let's see how it goes. Banshee's still on the top, getting attacked by Wish with a minigun, taking some damage. He then drops down, deciding to go for the cooler himself, but it proves to be a pretty bad idea since it gets killed shortly after he gets inside the ship. So now both attackers go for the frontal assault. They manage to enter the ship. Both back at the spawn location, into their base. I think they were planning a launch. I don't know. But Diesel is inside the ship.
Objective accomplished.
Manages to... Wow, nice shot. Just a flick and a direct rocket straight to the opponent's face right after completing the first objective of the map. Now the second objective of the map. Now they just have to hit the switch. Oh, Diesel commits a small mistake. He falls into the water. Ooh. Banshee is almost there. He just has one opponent. Ooh, that was a close call. But he does not make it. They got roughly 35 seconds to make it. 30 seconds left soon. And we have a small visit by Wasteful himself. Wow. Nice double kill from Wish. I think they both decided to do GG, and that's another point awarded to UL.
Successfully defended.
Now we have the fourth map, and if UL manages to win this, they are going to win the match against the whole round against Team Big Dish. However, if Big Dish will win this at the next map, they'll be the fifth and decisive map. What do you guys think is gonna happen? This is gonna be quite a tough choice, I must say. I don't really know what is gonna happen. Fat Jeff says, I guess they will go for some fragging map, since it's UL pick. And it's going to be Riverbed. I think that's quite a nice prediction there, Jeff. But, however, this time the attackers are going to be Big Dish. So... let's see how it goes. No, they switched again. Attackers are going to be UL.
Three, two, one.
And there we go. As usual, X-ray, autocam, no, actually. This part I want to do it from here.
Objective accomplished.
Apples has been breached. Wish and Towns attacking from two different sides. Wish switching. Now it's time to switch to the autocam. Compressor has been destroyed already. Just 30 seconds. We've seen like other matches taking ages to do that. And in 30 seconds it's already been done, but now they're kind of stuck, the attackers. I think this is, in my opinion, the hardest part of the map. Once you get inside and try to go lower to the tunnels, This is the hardest part of the map in my opinion. And they managed to do that in less than a minute. They now just have to go through the tunnels. The cavern entrances have been breached. Wish with 9 HP manages to go past the defense, but then he gets intercepted. Well, that was a close call. Towns manages to go up, and Diesel tries to predict. He connects a sniper shot, 2 sniper shots.
Objective accomplished.
Well, that was a little bit of a chain of events. Direct rocket from the attacker. They're now at the minefield. This is quite dangerous, very wide open area. And good hit scan players can really have the upper hands in there. The upper hand, sorry. Towns trying to be sneaky in there, but he gets seen by Banshee, which tries to respond with some flag secondary and primary, but gets killed by which enters 39 HP and destroying the final objective in 2 minutes 15.
10, 9,
Let's see how will Big Dish do. This can be possibly the match point.
2, 1.
Red team on offense.
Now let's see how will it go. Banshee going with Diesel towards the outpost. Let's see how will they breach it.
Objective accomplished.
They breached it very fast, very quickly. But they did not get that quickly to the compressor. One minute 50, and Team UL is pushing as deep as they can. Ah, that was a very close to a headshot. That should have been registered as a headshot, to be honest. But even though Downs gets now a headshot and a multi-kill, or at least that's what the announcer says, four HP and he manages to kill his opponent before getting killed by his opponent's teammate. 1 minute left and they have still to destroy the compressor. Now it's going to be hard for them.
Accomplished.
Okay, they managed to destroy the compressor and the gate is about to be open. 1 minute remaining and they're still outside. This is going to be very tough for them now. 50 seconds left and they're trying to go with the sneaky way. One has got killed and the other as well. 42 seconds left and they're still there. This is going to be tense now. Now the chances... Oh, headshot. Now the chances are going to be thinner and thinner and thinner. Every milliseconds that passes. 30 seconds are left. The defense has been very solid. This is what Fat Chef said in the commentary, in the comment section. They'll go for some fragging map because it's UL's pick and they picked very well. 10 seconds to the end of the match and they just completed 2 objectives out of 6. Another headshot. And that's
Blue
it.
team successfully defended.
UL won against Team Big Dish. Very nice matches, really. Those have been very, very tough. And we did see a lot of action. So far we have got a lot of matches going on. I could not watch them all, of course, because they were playing like 2, 3 or 4 matches together and I'm only one cameraman. But I hope I did not confuse you too much by switching from a match to the other. I try to be as linear as possible, and I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. So from the Group A, the two teams that are qualified are UL at the first place and Big Dish at the second place. And for the Group B, the first place goes to Windeyer, and the second place from Von Dutch. These are all teams composed by expert assault players. And in detail, for Windeyer, we have Fat Jeff with Spitter. And from Von Dutch, we have Target and Old Style. Well, he's known as Target in Discord, at least I think. Which is epic fail. Anyways, and for UL, Fat Jeff confirms, so it's not that fail. For the Group A, again, we have Team UL, which you've just seen. It's Downs with Wish and Big Dish again, with Diesel and Banshee. Obviously, probably, the teams are going to be mixed. Possibly one with the Group B versus one of the Group A and vice versa, and then they're gonna meet in the finals. However, I will not be there. I will not be commenting it. I will not be physically at the computer. So I will sadly miss this event. I really wanted to see what was going on. Fat Jeff confirms we're going to see Windeyer versus Big Dish and UL versus Von Dutch, and then the two winners for the great finals. I wish those teams in advance good luck. I'm really looking forward to hear of the results. And before leaving you guys, I would like to thank you all for watching. I would like to thank UT4Assault for having cooperated with us, for letting us to cooperate with them, and for making this stream possible. I would like to thank, in particular, Fat Jeff and Nira for all the work behind the organization. You've been awesome, guys. I would like to thank as well Blood King for the maps that he made. Really great job. And a big corner and a big thanks to Jurgen Mannix for the Assault game. He basically built it up from scratch for UT4. He did an amazing job. Really, really thank you. And you can show appreciation as well by donating for them. Donating to their PayPal. They have the link into their Discord channel. I'm sure that they will appreciate it, as well as we would appreciate a small donation, obviously on free will, and we will be able to keep sustaining the hubs for matches such as these, for hubs, for pugs and for cups that will be going on. We're planning to do more than this. We're planning to keep you entertained. And I would also like to thank Scientist Pack for helping me organizing the whole OBS. I would have certainly not been able to do this all alone. I would like also to thank Wasteful and the ESL team for providing the platform for this cup. And most importantly, thank you to the whole Unreal Tournament community for keeping this game alive. I am done with the very long talking. I'm done boring you, and also my voice is going away after 3 hours and a half of talking almost non-stop. And I'll see you guys soon, another day, and have fun, guys, on a real tournament. Cheers.